Behold, the birthplace of the Western world. This is the Acropolis in Athens, Greece. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist, and let me know where you're watching from, because today we are going to wander around this beautiful hill that is known as the birthplace of the Western world. Yep. So many things that we enjoy today in the Western world, may be democracy, citizenship, modern governance, even taxes, they all come from here in the Acropolis. We are right in the middle of Athens, which is the capital of Greece. And it is a historic city that has gone through a momentous change throughout history. Today is not going to be an official history tour. You can watch my previous video from 2021 where I cover the history more in depth in here. But today we're going to wander around at the perfect time for exploring the Acropolis, because the sun is setting and the Acropolis closes in about 40 minutes. So we are enjoying the very last moments before the sun goes down and we see marvelous views of the Athenian sunset. Let me know where you're watching from, everyone. I'm Ariel, and this is Urbanist. Hello, Kay says, be careful in the heat. Yeah, record-breaking temperatures here in Athens. So today is Thursday, July 13th. It's about 7:20 p.m. And this week, there is more than 101 degrees Fahrenheit in temperature. Let me know the Celsius conversion for that. I think it might be 40 degrees Celsius, which is insane. It's extremely hot. Right now, I don't feel extremely hot. I'm pretty used to the heat, but I think it's about like 90 something degrees right now. Hello, Richard. Welcome to the live video. Hello, Chris. Hello, MJ. Bree says, I watch from London. Thanks a million. My pleasure. And hello, Susie from Edinburgh. Enchanted Journey. Nice to see you here. Emily from Thessaloniki. Originally from Sweden. Welcome. Hope you and your husband are doing well. So right here in the distance, someone's singing Creep by Radiohead, which is the most non-Greek song I can think of. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the birthplaces of modern drama, of entertainment, of movies, of TV shows. Everything that we have to lend ourselves when it comes to drama was started right here in the Theater of Dionysus. Now, what is the era we're looking at? A lot of the stuff here, there has been structures here for more than 2 millennia. But most of the structures we're seeing today, around 400s BC, especially the Parthenon, which was constructed by 432 BC. Pernerp says, I want to take a trip to Greece so bad. Catherine says, wow, now you're in Greece? You never cease to amaze me. Yeah. So I am working on a documentary series about Greece, 7 episodes. I'm working with the amazing Maria Epida Querido, who's editor so far of my videos. And we're going to be filming all around Greece and nearby parts to show you why Athens is such a vibrant city, especially the modern history, which is like the past century. Athens has gone through a very interesting change. Sebastian asks, when did I arrive to Greece? I just arrived this morning over to Greece. I had an overnight flight. Dindin says, congrats on your success. Do what you love. Catherine says, Greece is under a heat wave. Do you have cold drinks? I have a local Greek water with me. I don't know how to pronounce that. I gotta learn the pronunciation of Greek lettering. Sometimes they have, yeah, here they have the Western alphabet, Zagori. Great water. So you can just imagine all the dramas that unfolded on here. Marcus says, go to Corinth too. Hey, yeah, I'm tempted to show more of Greece. Miguel says, that's awesome. How's the weather in Greece? Hot, 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 which is great. I don't come to Greece in order to enjoy some cool, breezy weather. I come to Greece in order to sweat my, as we say in New York, I'm just being culturally appropriate to my culture, sweat my ass off. That's why I come to Greece. And here's one of the many cats that you'll see all around Greece, especially the Acropolis. They let them hang out. I think they're taken care of. Marquez says, also visit Sparta. You know, I've heard that there's not much left of ancient Sparta. I love the sound of these bugs. Let me know. Cicadas, they might be. Very nice. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I can't wait to try more of the Greek beers. I've tried Mythos before. I did enjoy it. It's very refreshing. Oleg, tuning in from the Ukraine, says we're in the same time zone now. Oh yeah, so Ukraine is in Central European time zone, which is what we're located in right now. Catherine says, yeah, those are cicadas. Nicole, tuning in from Germany, says, we will get a heat wave in Europe this weekend. It'll be 40 degrees Celsius in Greece on Saturday. Oh yeah. Bree says, Ariel, your content is beautiful. Thank Greek Luxury. Thank you, sir. My pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. So excited to bring Greece closer to people tuning in all around the world. So here we can see why the Acropolis was such a prime location. Soon we're going to see the actual port that's nearby has access to all the islands, like the Cyclades. You can make your way over Sicily, North Africa, Persia. But the thing is, the city is a bit more inland, which was good for defense. But even better were the various hills around Athens. And this one being amongst the tallest, but also the easiest one to build, I assume, because it's a bit more even than the other ones in terms of its plateau. Hence, it makes a great vantage point and also harder to attack. So, worst case scenario, when there was these attacks from other rival city-states or other rival cultures, they would have a tough time getting up here. Hey, Nicole. Hello, Armchair Guru. Says, hello, Ariel from Canada. Nice to see you here, man. Are you wearing your new sandals, says Susie? No, not today. Just Converses for me. Wearing blazing white Converses because it's a smart thing to do when traveling. I like living life dangerously, having a challenge. We're starting to see the views of Athens surrounding us right now. Catherine says, love the shirt, but we want to see you wearing a toga and sandals. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll cosplay as one of my favorite philosophers from ancient Greece, Diogenes. Actually, that cosplay would probably not be so pleasant to smell, at least. For people who don't know, Diogenes was a philosopher that loved to point out the absurdity of life, did not really give a shit about anything, and he challenged people's beliefs. So much so that he challenged whether they should even take life seriously, and he didn't. Hey, Barra says, I hope the birthplace of the Olympics is in your itinerary. I came to Greece back in 2021, and it was a 2-week trip, but it was jam-packed with a lot of different destinations in Greece that are iconic in world history. And one of them is indeed the first Olympic stadium in Delphi. So do check it out. Search Delphi, D-E-L-P-H-I, Urbanist on YouTube, and you'll find it. How does the air smell? Says Steve. Dry, very, very dry. Like sand and dirt. That's how it smells like. Another of the ancient theaters. This one is used as a modern day venue today. MJ says them Converses gotta stay white. Of course, of course. I don't bring white Converses to dirty them up. A. Rodriguez says, do you post your itineraries? No. A. Rodriguez. The reason I really don't post itineraries is because I myself don't use an itinerary. I kind of just go on a whim. I'm personally really not a fan of itineraries at all, so that's why I never post them. Basically, sometimes I have a schedule for live streaming. I won't be having a schedule this trip, but even with the schedule, I know that I'm gonna go live at a certain point, but I don't even plan ahead what attraction or landmark or neighborhood necessarily. I do general research. Sometimes I have an idea of the general area I want to go live or do a video, research that, and then do it. And sometimes I research, don't feel like going to the place, so I go somewhere else. So yeah, no itinerary on these, this side. Hey, Susie tuning in says, you got your sandals on. Nope, just blazing white Converses.
Ama önceden sayı söyle. 2 tane. Bak sen bak.
Hey. tuning in and says, "Hey bro, are you in Greece?" Indeed I am. Or maybe it's just one super elaborate green screen I've been doing for 7 years. MJ says Spartacus comes to mind. Spartacus was based in I forgot where in Italy, in ancient Rome, but he was based definitely in the peninsula of Italy during ancient Roman times. I don't think Spartacus had anything happening in Greece during that slave rebellion, but I can see why it reminds you. It's the same type of architecture. Wow, Panajotis with the $20 super chat. Hey, thank you so much, Panajotis. I appreciate that. Panajotis tuning in from Greece. If you want to share, do remind us of what area of Greece you're based. But thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Appreciate that. 20 euro.
Daha çıkılıyor mu? Bu kadar. Birazcık daha. Abi içkiyle asla kaçmam.
Janice says, how was my flight? Smooth, a little bit of turbulence. There was a storm system in the middle of the Atlantic. Got to sleep for like 2 hours, which is nice. Wow. Look at this. Suhail says, let's show the city. Yeah, you'll see the city. Susie says, have you got a nice place for you camping? Pretty much camping. Well, camping by the ancient ruins. Susie, no, I do have a nice stay.
Aquí entera.
Timothy, tuning in from Queens, NYC. Mildred, nice to see you here. MJ says stay hydrated. Oh yes, indeed. So it's 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool thing about Greece is that it's fairly dry, and also there tends to be somewhat of a breeze, so it doesn't get as extremely like hot and sticky as Puerto Rico does, or even New York. Behold, the Parthenon, constructed by 432 BC, one of the most famous buildings in the entire world. Architecture that has inspired buildings all around the US, England, UK, France, Italy, the list goes on. Let me know if you still see me and hear me. It's rocky service because of all the rocks. Any use of dynamite, any use of blasting the parts of the hill in order to make an even surface. Well, they had two choices. One, they could have built it completely symmetrical. The thing is, if they did that, if you were looking from far away, the second option, is it working now? Let me know. All right, so service is rocky. It's because there's a lot of people up here. I think I had rocky service last time I came over to the Acropolis. There's certain areas that it's better. I think it's the position of the antennas. But Cole said, hey man, it's better to just record the video rather than doing live streaming. And I mentioned this many times before. There's a bunch of recorded videos of all these sites. I'm doing it live for most of my videos because I want to take you here immediately in the moment, and there might be rocky, just like going on the transatlantic journey. Hellish, but the journey overall is worth it. So yeah, that's why we're doing it live. Catherine says, nice linen shirt. Thank you so much, Catherine. Yeah, it's a blend of linen and cotton. Catherine options because they didn't have the access to dynamite. They couldn't blast the hill.
Might be real. Might be real.
Oh shit. I'm gonna show you what
Stephanie says, I appreciate your videos. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate that compliment. Wow.